What up, it's Timus here. Now, with Lindsay Lohan's new film coming out this week called Falling for Christmas, I decided to go ahead and do my reviews for Lindsay Lohan films because I've always been a fan of her. Like, yeah, despite take her personal life aside and stuff, I've always adored her. Whether it's her music, whether it's her starring in stuff like Mean Girls, which I already did my reviews for Mean Girls and Freak Friday, so that's kind of why you're not, Chris. That's why I'm not doing those reviews this week, but. I've always adored her. Of course, she started out at acting at a very young age, and she grew into a really talented actress, and I'm glad to see her make a comeback. So here's my review for pretty much her acting debut, and that is her 1998 family film, The Parent Trap. Now, The Parent Trap, which came out back in 1998 on July 20th, 1998, and was a remake of the 1961 Haley Mills film, starred Lindsay Lohan, who plays, of course, two characters like twins here, who are strangers until happiness unites them, and their divorced parents play Nick, played by Dennis Quaid, husband played by the late Natasha Richardson, all living on the opposite side of Atlantic, and each, of course, has one child. And after meeting at camp, American Haley and British raise any engineer and identity swap, giving both a chance to spend time with the parents they've been missing. And if the scheme works out, it might make the family whole again here. And of course, you had Nancy Myers, who of course directed some other really great films like Bride, of course, Private Rent, Benjamin, Something God Give. She's actually supposed to make a comeback for a Netflix film, which I'm interested in seeing that. But of course, Lindsay Lohan, playing two like twins in this is really intriguing. Yeah, I've always liked the Parent Trap. It was always really cute, charming. Lindsay Lohan pretty much playing opposite herself. I always thought was really cool. Natasha Richardson and Dennis Quaid, were both terrific here. You also have Elaine Hendricks, who plays Meredith Blake, who is a 26-year-old publicist who is planning to marry Nick for his money. So she's pretty much, like the villain in the story here. Lisa Ann Watson is also in this. Polly Holiday. You had some other really cool support players, and it's really fun. Entering, and I don't know how unpopular this is. I've of course seen the Haley Mills one, and the Haley Mills one is really decent. I actually prefer the Lindsay Lohan remake. I don't know how unpopular that is, but it's really something that Lindsay Lohan has literally been not one but two remakes that I prefer over the original. Of course, The Parent Trap, and I also prefer the her Freaky Friday over the original one with Jodie Foster. So yeah, but that aside, I still enjoyed The Parent Trap. It's such a really fun one. It's really entertaining. Uh, really delightful remake. I mean, the movie actually did pretty well with critics too. It has like an 86% Rotten Tomatoes. And top it off, there was even a really cool like a Parent Trap reunion that Lindsay Lohan had during the lockdown, which I thought was really decent to see. So yeah, if you guys have never really seen the Lindsay Lohan Parent Trap remake, I'll say give it a go. It is a really fun one worth checking out, and yeah, really showcase of how great Lindsay was. Especially acting at child at the time, and yeah, if you haven't really seen Parent Trap, you can probably find out days. Yeah, you can find it on Disney Plus. You can rent it on Vudu, Apple TV, Prime Video. Give it a go. It's a really fun film. Anyway, let me let you guys. Have you ever seen the Lindsay Lohan Parent Trap remake? If so, what's up? Were you a fan? Are you not a fan of it? Favorite scenes, favorite moments? And top it off, which Parent Trap did you prefer? Did you prefer the Haley Mills one or the Lindsay Lohan one? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Simon signing off.